All right.
Yay.
Hey,
Hey
I'm
everyone, welcome
back.
back to
So
my
this is
channel.
Delilah Fitness. A lot of you guys, I want to thank you for interviewing me the first time. I got a lot of people hitting me up. So I just want to say I appreciate it. And for those of you who are watching it now, I'm back. All right.
No, you are back and you are awesome. Your video, I've never seen so many people comment, this is my favorite video on your channel, or this is my favorite video of all time. You are just like, you are so awesome.
That's
I
good.
will link that video down below. I highly recommend you guys go check it out if you haven't already, where Delilah shares her healing journey and her journey into raw foods, and just she has a way with words, just so many aha moments. And it's just one of my favorite videos of all time. So check that out. And she is back to show us how to make a raw vegan sushi. I am so excited. This is actually one thing in 6 years raw I have never made. So I'm really excited to learn along with you guys how to make it. And she's got the best recipes. So I will link everything she has down below. And let's hand it right over to Delilah.
All right. So let me just get my knife. I'll be right back real quick.
Yep.
All right. I'm back. We got to chop a lot. All right. I'm ready. All right, guys, I'm back. I missed you so much. I practically begged her. I said, I got to come back. I got to come back. I miss you guys. Mwah. Love you. All right. So today this month is Cancer Awareness Month. And the sushi that I'm about to share with you guys has a lot of healing properties. I'm going to throw some cruciferous vegetables in there, which is my cabbage. And I'm also going to be doing as far as turmeric, anti-inflammation. So I'm going to be doing some garlic, and I'm not going to be using any oil. No, 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 no. No omega-6s, none of that process. So I'm going to do, instead of oil, I will be hitting you up with this avocado, and I will be using some liquid brags as my salt. So I'm not going to use the sea salt, pink Himalayan sea salt. So I'm going to get into it. So the first thing you're going to need is a bowl. But prior to that, let's get the cabbage going. All right, so I got a cabbage. Love the color purple.
Wait, I just have to interrupt. And I have to say, I just love the high quality vibe of your headphone and your muscles. Like, you look so awesome. And the colors.
Yeah. So I just want to thank you, because I think a lot of times, I just want to say, a lot of times people see raw vegans and they don't see us, and that was one of the issues that I had about going raw, was the body type being so thin. So what I had to help, especially with men, I have a lot of men that I'm training, and now they're going raw because a lot of men have this thing with their body, which I don't blame. They want to make sure that they keep on their muscle mass. So, and with raw, so a lot of them been like saying, you know what, Delilah, I want to thank you for introducing me to the raw vegan lifestyle. I'm getting healthier, but I'm also getting more muscle mass. Yes, you can build muscle on raw vegan fruits and vegetables lifestyle. So getting into it. So you're going to cut like a quarter of it, of the cabbage, and you are going to take, oh, good. I'm ready. All right. Ready. All right. So you're going to take a slicer. You're going to slice it up. So it's going to take me, I'm just going to, I like mine fine. I don't like my vegetables. It's a personal thing. Some people may want it nice and big, and big slices. I don't even like my onions big. I like it nice and like bite size, so it can go down nice and smooth. So I'm going to just really get it in there. So you're going to put some elbow grease in it. It's a workout right here, but it's definitely worth the wait, because what I also like about this recipe is that it has a lot of colors in it. It's not just green or anything. It's attractive. It's like beautiful, but it's also edible. So I'm just gonna, get it in. I didn't want to do this prior to. I wanted to make sure you guys get the full experience of this. So fighting. This fights cancer. Cabbage is really good. I got to tell you guys, when I first started, I didn't eat cabbage because I didn't have a recipe for cabbage. I wasn't a big fan of cabbage, but ever since this recipe, and I've been, really trying to include more variety, because I have a tendency, me, I'm a creature of habit. I'll eat the same thing, but I realized that I need to jazz it up. It's got to jazz it up. I got to get different things in my body, so I've been jazzing it up. I've been going out of my comfort zone, like Brussels sprouts and stuff like that. So cabbage is one of them. So I'm going to just get a little bit in. All right, we got it. Fantastic. So I got my cabbage. Now, beta carotene, antioxidant, fights free radicals. Right here, carrots. So I'm going to put some carrots in, get it in. Make sure when you do this, you watch your fingers. I can't tell you how many times I nipped my finger, and it wasn't cute, might I add. So I've gotten better. Take your time. Don't try to rush the process. All right, so I'm getting it in just a little bit, just get that prettiness in. Now, as a lot of you guys know, I come from a long line of ministers and people who ate a lot of processed food. The way I got into this lifestyle is because I was sick. You know, I had fibroids and had hypothyroid and all that other stuff. So I got to tell you guys, I didn't come with, honestly, it was due to my health. But let's take a look. So far, this is what we got. We got the carrots, the beta carotene. We got the purple cabbage. So this is how it looks so far right here. All right, so it's all about the color. So I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to add some kale. Got to add some kale. So I'm going to get my kale. I washed it prior to. I'm going to mince it up. I actually include the stem in it too. I don't really throw anything out.
And I gotta ask you, so you're in Belize. Is the produce a lot cheaper in Belize versus when you're in New York?
Yes, it is. Very cheap. A cabbage like this could go for like in the US. Here in Belize, we get this for $1.50.
Wow.
$1.50. In the States, it would have cost me an arm and a leg. So it's right here, putting that in. So I got some green. Now I got purple, green, all right, orange. And I want to add the garlic. So we're gonna put the garlic in. So I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna put the garlic, cut the garlic up with the turmeric. Now I have real turmeric. So turmeric looks like this. Here it grows like this. It's the real deal. It's not powder. Now I'm not knocking you guys. If you gotta get the powder, get the powder. You know, I just like the aroma, the water. It has more nutrients in it. But if you listen, baby, I've been there. So don't beat yourself up and don't be discouraged. You know, get it. And when you find it, when you find the real stuff, then get it. But I would get the powder. I've worked with the powder before. So don't be discouraged. All right, I'm cutting up my garlic now. And I'm going to cut the garlic with the turmeric. Yep, look at that. They use this a lot in India and curry. So if anybody know anything about curry, they make curry from this. You can actually get curry. Curry's really good. I love turmeric. All right, so I'm going to chop it up nice. Remember, chop it up nice and small. Watch your fingers. I got to say that. Watch your fingers because this gets tricky. Okay, so I chopped it up nice. I like mine fine, remember? So if you ever invite me to dinner, make sure you chop it up fine. I'll still eat it. You know what I mean? Because I love you. But all right, so I'm cutting it up. I'm gonna put it in. So far, let's get the magic going. This is all amazing. I gotta tell you guys, I love making food. This is the best part of my life, especially for loved ones, that people that come over. So I got what I need. So here's the trick. This is where it gets tricky. Now, I'm not gonna put any oil. You remember what I said that? So I'm going to take half of this avocado. Half of it. I'm going to take the seed out. I'm going to save that. I may need the whole thing. So I'm going to put this in, take the skin off. I'm going to put it in. Watch closely. Let's move this out of the way. I got some lemon juice that I made. I squeezed some fresh lemon. So instead of vinegar, I just put some lemon. Look at that. Ah, yummy, yummy. Okay, so I got that. And I'm going to put some little bit of sprouts in it. Not too much. I like sprouts. Some lentil sprouts. Amazing for protein. Look at that. Look at that. All right.
And Delilah,
now,
can people
make sure. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Can people buy those lentil sprouts already done? Or do they have to make those lentil sprouts themselves?
Well, I actually sprouted mine overnight. Okay, I can't hear it. One more time.
Just asking, can people buy those lentil sprouts you just used already done like that? Or do you have to make your own lentil sprouts?
Okay. So I'm in Belize, so I have to make my own. But you could buy the sprouts already sprouted in the States. I heard that when I was doing my 7-day raw vegan challenge, they had people that bought it already sprouted. I personally, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's great because I know you guys in the States have a fast life. But in Belize, it's a slow energy here. So for me, they don't sell that here. So you could get it in Whole Foods and stuff. But let me tell you something, and I'm going to be honest with you. Come close. It's amazing when you are on this journey of healing and on this journey of feeling and getting connected with your food. It's like a relationship. I'm in a relationship. And I want to enjoy it from the beginning to the end. So I wanted to just say, even if you buy your sprout, why don't you, and I invite you to sprout it yourself once or twice so you can have that knowledge. and knowledge is power, because you always, well, I know for me, I always want to know how. So eventually, if something should happen, I could do my own sprouts. I'm not handicapped where I've been depending on somebody to do it for me. Even if somebody does do it for you, make sure you know how to do it first. So if you decide that, okay, I just want to do it myself, you have options. That's what I'm saying. So I sprouted this myself, and it's great to have the power of options. Now, with the sprouts, I sprouted it overnight, but usually some people have a little tail. Like if I leave it out long enough, another day or two, it'll sprout with the tail. But right now it's edible, so I can crunch in. I could eat into it without it being crunchy or hard. So it's settled. But if I let it sit for a day or two, the tail will start coming out. It's packed with protein in it. It has a lot of protein. So this is where, for me, as somebody who wants to maintain more muscle mass, I'm a big fan of sprouts, of lentil sprouts. All right. So this is where I get this is always where it all happens. See these arms over here? It's all lentil. It's all full of lentil. If you poke me, I'm going to bleed lentil. so, so it's lentil. So now this is the magic. Now I'm going to massage my food. I'm going to massage it, and it's going to come out creamy. So I'm going to break it up. I'm going to get it in there. I already put the lemon in. So the lemon is an acid. So for example, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, but the kale is so coarse. The kale is so, it's coarse, but when you massage it and the lime is in it, the lemon or lime is in there, the acid will break it down. It'll be much more edible, so it won't be that hard. So it'll break down. The lemon will break it down. It has the acid. So as I'm massaging it, look at those colors. Look at the colors. See how beautiful it is? So you got a lot of colors in your food. That's really important, to have a lot of colors in your food. So I'm going to put this to the side. Now I have a special treat for you guys. Now you guys know I'm in the Caribbean, right? So let me put that down. Oh, hold up. I got to get my towel. I forgot to bring my towel. All right. So I'm in the Caribbean. Now I know if you're from the Midwest, we have a lot of coconuts here. Now, you guys know I don't eat rice. I don't cook rice or anything. So what I do, I substitute it. You can substitute it with cauliflower. People have done it and they make cauliflower into it. But I use the coconut meat. So I grind it up, and it looks right here. So I'm going to use this as what you guys use as rice. So this is going to be my rice. So I'm going to spice it up. So I'm going to put some spices in there to make it quite edible. And I'm going to need my other bowl. I'm sorry. I got my other bowl. So I'm going to take the coconut meat, which is here. I'm going to put it in my bowl. There you go. And I am going to put an array of things in. So I'm going to put some celery in there. I got some celery. My celery has sodium in it. I want to make sure you guys can see this. All right, I'm going to chop up the sodium. Move that out the way. Watch your fingers. Very important. Put some celery in there. Chop, chop, chop. Oops. All right. Nice. Let's get it nice and... Remember what I said? I like mine not too, some people do, but I like mine little small. I don't have to chew that much. Okay, so I got it nice and chopped it up. Okay, I'm going to put it inside with my coconut. Let's get it in. Put it in with the coconut. Now I'm going to slice up some tomatoes. Love it. Look at the colors. All right, let's get that out the way. I always cut the one side and put it to the side. I don't know why I do that. Creature of habit. Okay, so I'm going to dice it up a little bit. Looking good. I'm going to take this one too. And you know me, I always put the first one to the side. Everybody has their little things about them. I don't know why I never eat the first one. I don't know. I don't like the stump on it. It's a personal thing. so I'm going to cut it up. All righty. Nice. So we got the colors. Let's get Okay, let's put it in. Gotta get it in. Okay. It's looking quite delicious. So far, look how it looks. Looks like this. You got your coconut meat, you got your tomatoes, celery. I'm gonna add a little bit of my buddy over here. I gotta tell you guys, I'm addicted to salt. That's why I'm trying to stay away from salt. I'm the type of person, and I used to be, where I wouldn't even taste the food. I would just throw the salt on first. So I'm trying to cut that out. Yeah. Cutting it out. Yeah, and just a little bit of garlic. Just some garlic right now. I want to put a little garlic. I put garlic in everything. Let's chop that up. Put that garlic in there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, so I'm gonna mix it up together. This is my what you guys would do is rice. I'm gonna put this in, give it a nice filler upper. Gotta move it around, get the life energy in there, the enzymes going. All right, okay, yummy. Okay, so it looks good. Looks good. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm loving it.
It looks good. It looks really good.
All right. So now that we got all of this, I'm anal. I'm a little A-type personality. So let me just, what I do, I don't like to leave my table looking kind of unkept. Listen, it's a personal thing. So let me just get rid of it. Make sure, let me just move this to the side, wipe it off so you guys can get the pleasure of, so now that I've finished up everything, I'm about to put it together. So I'm going for phase 3 now. All right, let's move that out the way. So this is part 3. This is where the magic happens. All right, let me get my magic wand. Okay, so now you saw phase 1 and you saw phase 2. You saw me make with the cabbage, the vegetable part. Then you saw me with the coconut. That's 2. So now part 3 is where the magic happens. Watch this. Don't blink because you might miss it. Hold up. Let me get a plate. Okie dokie. Yummy, yummy. All right, so I got a cute little plate. And I have raw vegan seaweed. Now, seaweed is good for the brain. It has a lot of the sea vegetables. I'm a big fan of sea moss. I'm a humongous fan of my buddy right here. Say hello to the people. Hello. All right. So I'm going to take one of the sheets. Now it's raw. It's raw. It's raw. And now I got this on Amazon, 100 sheets for $10. Go get it. 100 sheets for $10. Where you going to get a deal like that? Everything is going up.
That's a crazy deal. That's really good.
Yeah, that's a heck of a deal, right?
Yeah, right?
Listen, Amazon, come and talk to me. No. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to take 1 sheet. So I'm going to take what you guys will put your rice first. I'm going to put my coconut melody first. So I'm going to put it on the side. Okay, take your time. Get it in there. I make sure you put it close to the edge because you're going to need the space. All right, so look at that. Yummy, yummy. Smells delicious. I'm not just saying that because I made it too. It does smell delicious. Good. All right, so I'm going to put that on first. Then I'm going to put my, look at the colors. Look at the colors. Let's put that in. So I'm putting that in. So this is something that I would eat for dinner. This is something that after a long day working with my clients, I love my clients. I love you guys. So I would, make this, and it didn't take me that long. I think the hardest part about this lifestyle is the slicing and dicing. Would you agree, my friend? It's the cutting up of the vegetables.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to roll it, and I got it, and I'm going to roll it, roll it, roll it. And then you're going to take some water, or you could just take the tomato. I can't get to the water right now. So I'm going to take the water from the tomato. I'm going to tap it. There's a little bit of water. See, I'm using plant-based all the way. All right, so I got a little bit. Put it to the side, and I'm going to roll it up right here. So that would be 1. Now, I eat a lot. In case you guys don't know, I need 2. I need 2. I know I'm little. People say, my God. I once had this guy back in the States, right? And we went out to dinner. Yeah, it was a date. And I ordered. And he thought I was little. He said, oh my God. He said, oh, he must have thought this is going to be a cheap date. And so I ordered the food and I ate everything on the plate. I ordered more than him and I ate everything. And he said, oh my God. He said, you could, and he looked at me like this. He said, you could really put it away. I'm a big eater. I know a lot of you guys think, oh, I eat. I don't do the calorie counting thing because, I just don't. I just eat my food that's nutritionally dense. I'm not a big fan. There's people that do it, that count their calories. I just don't have the time for that. And I think it's a lot. I don't want to be freaking out about my calories. I mean, I see people do that. I train a lot of models and they count their calories, but they're so little. They don't eat anything. I'm like, babes, pack it up. What do you want? So a lot of them are just scared. I'm not afraid because I'm not eating any bad food. All right, so I'm gonna roll it up again. Woo, yummy. I'm gonna save one for my sister. So once I do two, I can do two or three, but I'm not gonna be too greedy. Let's just do the one. So it would look like this. It would actually soak in. Then I would have a salad. Now you could get. Now this is cute. Watch this. Now you could be real if you have a date and if somebody's coming over and you want to impress them. You could take a piece of the cabbage. Let's see. I'm trying to find one that looks like a sheet. Oh, okay, something like this. I don't want to break it though. Okay, so if you don't want to use the seaweed and you can't find seaweed, but you want to make this recipe. Okay, let's make like it didn't crack like that. Okay, so I'm taking it off. You could actually take the cabbage, right? Ooh, look at all that fiber. See, you're not missing out on any fiber. This cabbage is the real deal. All right, so you could take a piece like this, right? And if you can't find the seaweed, right, you could just have it in there. Let's see. Let's be creative. All right, so you can have it on the side right there, and you can fill up you could just fill it up. Get it on the side. You can just fill up the cabbage this is when you got to be creative. So if you don't have the seaweed and you don't want to wait for Amazon, but I'm not going to give you any excuses to wait to make this recipe. So you could actually do something like this now that looks good. You could actually take the cabbage and make it into like a bread, and you could just have the cabbage, something like that, because you may not, or some people may not like seaweed. They may it may gag them. They may like, oh, I don't like. So if you don't like seaweed, sweetie, I got you. I thought about you. You could use the cabbage and just take the cabbage and just make it into a little sandwich, like a falafel, like a sandwich. You take it and you just kind of eat it. Oops. Well, you got to put it together. You got to eat it. Now you can't be afraid to be and I know me. I know I'm like this for people who this stuff look amazing, gourmet, but you can't be afraid to experiment with the cabbage leaf. It may like some just popped out right there, but I caught it. But you may want to just have a pocket, like a pita bread. See that? And that would be it. And then what you do is this is the best part. This is the best part. So you got this, and you kind of just you bite into it like a sandwich, but it's pretty,
Looks good.
And then let's see the seaweed. So if you got the sushi, see how it came out? What's up?
It looks good. Do you slice?
So that would be dinner for me. It's a lot of food, but it has a lot of fiber in it, and it's edible. I never said I was neat. I'm a little not, but it's you can neaten it up with this time. But I just wanted to get it out so you guys can see it. But that's what I would be eating for dinner. It would be like sushi, or I would put more salad over here and have the two sushis here. But if you don't have the sushi wrap,
and with the sushi,
okay,
if they want to slice it up, it's easy just to cut it up with a knife in those like cute little pieces, right, or whatever. Yeah,
you can slice it up with a knife. I'm pretty much, my sister's a gourmet chef, but she do the aesthetic thing. But for me, I just do the food thing with it tastes good. You just got to slice it up.
Yeah. No, it still looks good too. It looks delicious. I'm on a juice cleanse right now, but I'm going to try it as soon as I'm off. I can't wait to try it. And it's so healthy, And you're right about the seaweed. There's so many nutrients and like omegas and stuff in the seaweed that we need for like our brain and everything, I feel like.
And I'm sorry, no oil. I didn't want to put any oil. I'm so sick of oil.
Yeah. So you don't do any oil or any salt, right?
I don't do any oil. I do the brag, which that's it.
Yeah.
But that's it. I don't do the oil because Sorry, go ahead.
Is that like a go-to for you, the sushi? You eat it like every week, would you say?
Yeah, like 3 times a week.
Mm, that's
But
good.
what I usually do is that I'll do other things. Like I do like sometimes whatever I have in the refrigerator. You know what I mean? I don't like put myself in a regiment where it's like, oh my God, I don't have the I don't have the cabbage. So if I have the bok choy, whatever, I'll make whatever's in there. I'll put it all together and make it into a sushi. You know what I mean? Because I think people get caught up in like recipes and they get locked into a system. And then they say, then that's what happens. They get disappointed. I'm missing one of the recipes, so I might as well go get McDonald's, you know? No, my thing is that work with what you got, take whatever you got, because that's what my grandmother used to do. And you make like what you got and you work with it. And that's the beauty of the raw vegan lifestyle is that you're not held to any type of, as long as it's fruits and vegetables and it's in a natural state. But you're not, you don't have to freak out about everything. Because I see people freak out. Oh my God, I don't have this, I don't have that. Listen, love, calm down. That's the thing about the raw vegan lifestyle. You don't have to stress it. You know what I mean? Don't add anything to it. Sometimes an apple is an apple. Take that and work with that. And I think it's great because for me, it fills me up. It has a lot of fiber. And also, a lot of times, the most important thing is to make sure that your body is functioning and the food tastes good. Because a lot of people, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I spoke to them. They don't go to the bathroom enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
That's a big problem. They don't go to the bathroom enough. A lot of people are walking around here constipated, because they're not getting the fiber. So for me, it's important at 56, and I'm going through menopause, that I can't have anything backed up in me because it becomes toxic and poison.
Yeah.
So for me, fiber is the go-to thing. And I also want to make it clear, and I think I don't want us to be an elitist to wet. A lot of people ask me, well, you're raw. You're on the top of the food chain. You're like, you're the best because you're not vegetarian. You're not this. My intentions of this lifestyle is not to compete with other people. We have enough things that's dividing us. We don't need food to separate us. So if you want to add more fruits and vegetables, that's what we're here for. But some people are transitioning slow, and some people don't understand the lifestyle. So the thing is, and I hope people get this, is that don't force yourself. Transition slowly so it could be a lifestyle. A lot of times when people do it on a fly, they'll do it for 6 months and they'll go back. So when you're ready, and whatever your reason is, because your reason has to be strong enough to keep you here. It can't just be like a diet. You gotta say to yourself, wow, like for me, I had fibroids and I was getting sick and they were going to give me a hysterectomy. Well, hysterectomy was enough,
Yeah.
blah, blah, was enough to say, you know what? I want my uterus. And if me keep eating like this, it's going to take my uterus away. I want to be whole. I want to be healthy. I don't want to. I've watched women get their uterus removed at a certain age, and they're miserable. You know what I'm saying? Their hormones is out of whack, and a lot of them don't have a. Yeah, when you start, I'm 56, and I got to tell you, when I see older women that didn't take care of themselves, and they kind of didn't change, and it's hard for my age group of women to change. Older men too, like, I've been eating like this for a long time and you're gonna die of something anyway, so what's and I'm like, that's not a good attitude to have. But a lot of people are so hardwired on what they used to do that some people, and I know it's fear because it's fear of the unknown, and also food is their identity. If they abandon it or if they go somewhere else, they're afraid of change. They rather go with the devil that they know than the devil that they don't know. So a lot of times with people my age group, younger people will try it, but people my age, and also with religion, they're pretty hardwired.
And you're in your 50s, right? For anybody who's wondering.
I'm 56.
Yeah.
I'm 56. And I got to say, one of the hardest things for me as I get older is watching my friends die, watching people who don't change, got diabetes, got cirrhosis of the liver. And they just said, hey, and this is the interesting thing. They'll say, like, I should have changed when you changed. I should have stopped when you stopped. And I said, well, it's not too late.
No, yeah.
Nah, it's too late for me. I can't change. And that's when it feels like you grabbing somebody and they're falling. And it's like the hardest thing is to watch a friend say that. They slip right out of your hand. And so I have a lot of people because I grew up in a neighborhood, one would say the hood. My mother had me a single parent. And I can't tell you how many of people that I knew are dead now.
Wow.
So this is, for me, this is my life. And I don't want to die. I don't want to die. So I made a choice that's not popular, but it saved my life. And if this video, and if somebody sees themselves and they're 50 and they see a connection, take a chance. It's not that bad. It's scary, but it's not that bad because I don't have a lot of friends I grew up with. A lot of them are gone, you know? So this is my journey. This is my life. This is my church. This is my ministry. I love what I do. I love helping people. I love being part of the solution. And until the day the last breath leaves this body, I will continue on this journey and I will never turn back. So when people ask me, well, you know, you can't even have a little cheesecake or you can't have a little of this. No. So that's why I do what I do, is to help other people because it works for me. And I'm hoping that my life would touch somebody else's life and they would want to change. And that's what it is. Just try something new. So it's a tough thing, but I love it.
And you do. You inspire so many people. You've helped so many people. You
Yeah.
really have. It's amazing. And you have your whole life ahead of you, you know? You're so vibrant. Like, yeah. And if people want to do coaching with you, or like you do fitness stuff and coaching for health and wellness stuff, right? If they want to reach you, I'll put everything down below. Where can they reach you?
They can reach me on delilahfitness.com. And I'm also on Instagram, but pretty much the basic place to connect with me is through my website. Yeah, but I want to thank you. I love your energy. I look forward to, like, even with this interview, I mean, I was looking forward to connecting with you because I've done other interviews, but it's something about how you do the interview. You make people feel comfortable and I feel at home with you. Like I knew you for a long time. So I just want to say thank you for just being you.
Thanks for saying that. That's so sweet. I appreciate that so much. Thanks, Delilah. I love that. I love our interviews too. I just feel like there's just a vibe there and you're so inspiring and you help so many people and you're so good at like speaking to people and performing and you're a true inspiration. I feel like you would be no matter how you ate. You're a good person inside and we love you here on this channel so much.
I love you too. I love you too. Love you too. So if you ever need me again, I'm here for you. I hope you try the recipe. And also when you get the recipe, text me and say, just let me know how you feel about it. I'm not gonna, and listen, just tell me the truth. I would love to hear your input and I appreciate you. I love you. Appreciate you. So I thank you for all that you do. And you have inspired so many people because people like, I saw your video on Barry and I'm like, wow, you're really, really reaching out, touching people across the globe.
Yeah, so, it's really amazing.
Because there's a lot of people that do what you do, but it's something about your vibe, your energy, where you're like a moth to a flame. People gravitate towards your wholesomeness. So
thank you. I know. I feel like people just have a way of opening up to me. Even before I started my channel, it was always been like that in my life. People always just tell me like their secrets and like I don't know what it is. They've always opened up to me through my life. And people always tell me things and they're like, wow, I've never told anyone this. So I think it really it's a benefit to the interviews for that person, for me, for the viewers, for everybody. I like people to feel comfortable, right? Whether they're in my presence in an interview or in like real life, if I'm talking to them on like out in the street or like anywhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's authentic too. It's real. It's coming from the heart. Cause I don't usually cry on people's interview, but I got a little choked up there.
No, I think you're awesome. And I can't wait to try your sushi. And I want to have you back I want to have you back again to do another talk because you're so awesome in the talk. So let's plan that.
Love it. All
and we'll plan another recipe. Yeah. And to the viewers, I hope you guys love this. Definitely go try Delilah Sushi. Go check her out. Follow her everywhere. Get all her stuff because she's so awesome. And let us know in the comments down below what you guys want to see for the next video with Delilah because I can't wait to have her on again already.
You know what I want to see us do? Exercise.
Yeah, good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, we can make a joke out of me watching me. Yeah. No, you're so good. We should do some exercises because you're so fit.
Because the next video we did the food because but now we got to do the other component to the raw vegan lifestyle. We got to do the movement. So the next time we meet, I'm putting it out there that me and you are going to work out together.
Let's do it. I'm feeling it. Let's do it. I'll come to Belize.
Yeah, we can do it online because I think
Yeah.
when people see you on, and they'll have the video because they can play it back to some of the exercises, like opening up the back. Everybody has a lower back injury, or so we're
Yeah.
gonna do more yoga, more movement, more core, really movements that anybody can do, even if you're 65 and above. I mean, it's gentle and it's gonna open up the the lymphatic system. So definitely, I'm seeing the next meeting is us doing fitness together.
Yeah. Okay. I love it. Let's do it. All right. Well, this has been so
All
awesome. I will
right.
catch you on Instagram. And to the viewers, make sure you subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
One.